Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Annamorfidis here with Monday Cards Counseling, and in today's video, we are going to talk about how to get over someone. The thing that I find the most interesting is when we ask this question, when we work with a therapist or a counselor or even a friend, or even have a thought in our mind, how do I get over someone? I feel like saying getting over someone implies that somehow we were under them at some point, and being under someone or being not in the same level as somebody makes it mean that they are on a different, perhaps, caliber than us, and we view them maybe in a different self-view that's higher than ours. Like, do we view ourselves to be lesser, so therefore we're under them when we need to get over them? Because honestly, what is there to really get over? I feel like the correct terminology here would be, how do I help myself to not feel the sadness and or the sorrow, the nostalgia, those kinds of feelings and emotions that come with the loss of a relationship. So how do I help myself not feel those things when the thought of that person comes into my awareness? Because like I said in my previous video, the chances that someone will be in your vibrational field or even your field of awareness, especially if you two intimately connected as well, will be there for a while, because our astral bodies, like the energetic part of us, when it connects with someone, it does actually create energetic bonds, and those are not so easy to just let go. So while we don't necessarily want to get under them, because if we think that a person is on a pedestal, that means that they're unreachable to us. So it means they're like Aaron always says in his videos, and I'll put a link of one of his videos below. You don't want to make a person be the star of your life movie. So you don't want to have them on a pedestal. You don't want to be under them. You want to be the star of your own show, and everyone else is at equal level with you. So when you have someone on a pedestal, it's almost like they're unreachable, and they become more, it's like more of a fantasy to get to, as opposed to having someone be the same level as you. Then they're just more reachable to be there. So now that person is out of your life, and you want to stop feeling sad, lonely, upset, disappointed over the loss of this relationship. And how do you do that? I read this really beautiful definition of what a soulmate does in a relationship. A soulmate does not necessarily always come into our lives for a romantic purpose for the remainder of our lives. Sometimes a soulmate will come in just to propel you to fulfill your life's mission. So when the relationship is over and you're trying to get over them, you want to transmute the feelings of that loss of that relationship from sadness and nostalgia and sorrow. You want to transmute those feelings into what this soulmate gifted you as far as your own growth and soul's mission on this planet Earth at this particular point of time was. So that is the greatest gift that you can give to yourself. The way that you allow yourself to feel the emotions is the best way to get over them, to let them pass through you. Not necessarily the person you want to get over, but you want to not feel those emotions that come with the loss of a relationship anymore. And the best way to do that is to allow them to pass through you with no judgment. So if you need to cry for 7 days straight, cry for 7 days straight. Just don't stay in that vibration of crying. Then you need to go on and do things that you love You need to go laugh, you need to go shop, you need to go cook, you need to go eat, to work out, read, whatever makes you happy. Just don't stay in that vibration. If you feel sad, I guess crying, it comes from sadness. If you feel angry, you're angry at this person, fine, be angry. Write letters, write angry letters. And then burn them and then let them just fly into the universe. Just don't hold on to it. And especially don't send angry text messages to that person, because that person is only just helping you fulfill your soul's mission at the end of the day. And if that was by ending your relationship, then so be it. That would be the lesson that would be acquired for the both of you. So that's the beautiful thing, that always everything happens for us, not to us. And what other emotions come with a breakup? You have anger. It's almost like you go through the stages of grief, loss, sadness, maybe even fear. I'm never going to find somebody else. Oh, yes, that's a big one. How many times do I hear this? But you don't know what it felt like, Anna. It was so great. He was so good to me. It was the best thing ever, or the way that they describe it, as if they're never going to be able to find that ever again. That's not true. Do not have any fear. So if the fear comes in and it says, how am I ever going to find somebody else like this person? Just know it's a misguided ally just trying to protect you. Of course, you're going to find somebody else that will make you feel that way. The universe doesn't just give us one person. There's so many people, like our soul mates to the energy around us each and every single day. So the chances that we're going to find a soulmate is pretty high up there, but you have to believe it and you have to make space for it. If you keep being stuck on a person, you don't create that space for something else to come in, it won't happen. So don't have any fear. And if the fear comes in, just give it the opposite affirmation. If it says you're never going to find somebody else that feels like that, just affirm to yourself, I am so grateful that the universe has gifted me this experience and I can't wait to have it again. Actually, no, they say don't say wait. I'm looking forward to when I have it again. I'm looking forward to having this experience. I'm so grateful that I was able to find someone to make me feel this way. I can't wait. No, wait. I look forward to feeling this way again. And as such, like, affirm the opposite to yourself, because affirmations are a sure way to anchor what it is that you want to experience. Because if you can think one way, why not choose the other? And the other way, and then, sorry, not the other way. In addition to what I just said, getting over someone or helping yourself transmute the feelings of sadness, fear, loss, anger that come with a breakup, is to keep your own vibration high. Go to the gym, get those endorphins up and running, hang out with your girlfriends, the ones that keep you safe, seen, secure, and soothed. Dance, draw, whatever it is that makes you feel good and happy, do it. Even if you have to fake it until you make it. This actually works. Because if you keep putting yourself in that situation where you feel good, eventually you're just going to feel good. But if you keep putting yourself in that situation where you are wallowing and crying and having negative thoughts about this breakup, then that's where you're going to stay. I hope you find this video super helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you wanted to talk about a recent breakup that you have had, I would love to hear all about it. And remember, it's always happening for you. A breakup of a relationship does not necessarily mean you lost a relationship. You're just transmuting it from what it was to something different. And remember that a soulmate is also there to help you fulfill your soul's mission. So what was the lesson that you learned from that? And this will be the gift from that end. And that should also help you to heal from the loss of it and help you be on top of it, not under it. With always my love and my gratitude, I will see you next time.